In the lush rainforests of Southeast Asia, where danger hides behind every leaf, the orchid mantis survives not by running or fighting, but by disappearing. Its greatest weapon is camouflage. The mantis looks so much like a real orchid flower that even sharp-eyed predators, like birds, frogs, and lizards, often pass right by without noticing. Its body shimmers in shades of creamy white, pale pink, and lilac, perfectly mimicking the texture and color of orchid petals. It even sways gently in the wind, copying the natural movement of a flower. When resting among blooms, the mantis becomes nearly invisible, blending so flawlessly that predators searching for insects see nothing but petals. If a predator gets too close, the orchid mantis has a few clever defenses. 1. Sudden movement. It can dart away quickly, using its long, spiny legs to leap to another branch or leaf. 2. Threat display. When startled, it spreads its petal-like limbs wide to appear larger and more intimidating, sometimes flashing hidden dark spots that mimic the eyes of a bigger animal. 3. Perfect stillness. Often, the best defense is not moving at all. By staying completely motionless, the mantis can avoid detection until danger passes. The orchid mantis looks just like a delicate orchid blossom, with soft pink, white, and purple hues. But don't be fooled by its beauty. Hidden among real flowers, this clever predator waits patiently for its prey. Butterflies, bees, and other insects come close, thinking it's a flower, until the mantis strikes in a flash. This mantis is found mostly in tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia, especially Malaysia and Indonesia, where orchids bloom year-round. Females are much larger and more colorful than males, and they use their petal-like legs to blend perfectly with real orchids. A true master of disguise, the orchid mantis shows how beauty in nature can also be deadly. Imagine a flower that moves. Perched on a tropical orchid, you see what looks like delicate pink and white petals swaying gently in the warm air. But look closer, the petals have eyes, and they're watching. It's not a flower at all. It's the orchid mantis, one of nature's most mesmerizing masters of disguise. Its body is sculpted like an orchid blossom, wide, petal-shaped legs glowing in shades of creamy white, pale pink, and lavender. The color seems to shift with the light, sometimes reflecting a hint of gold or rose. Its forelegs, folded like hands in prayer, are edged with soft lobes that mimic flower petals so perfectly that even experienced eyes are deceived. The female orchid mantis, larger and more stunning than the male, can grow up to 6 centimeters long. Her body is both elegant and deadly, a living trap designed by evolution. She hides among real orchids, unmoving, her body blending seamlessly with the flowers around her. Bees, butterflies, and flies approach, drawn by what they think is nectar. Then, in a blink, the mantis strikes. Her lightning-fast arms snatch the unsuspecting insect, and the beautiful flower becomes a fierce hunter. In the humid forests of Malaysia, Sumatra, and Indonesia, sunlight filters through thick canopies, glinting off the mantis's polished body. Each movement is graceful, almost hypnotic. When she walks, she sways gently side to side, mimicking the motion of a flower in the breeze, an elegant dance that hides her deadly intent. The orchid mantis is not just beautiful, it's a symbol of nature's perfect balance between beauty and survival, proof that in the wild, elegance can be the ultimate weapon. Average lifespan of an orchid mantis, females, about 8 to 9 months, males, about 5 to 6 months. Females live longer because they take more time to mature and are larger in size. After mating, the female often lays several egg cases, oothisi, each containing dozens of eggs. Sadly, in many cases, the male doesn't survive long after mating, sometimes even being eaten by the female. In captivity, where food, temperature, and humidity are controlled, orchid mantises can live slightly longer, up to 10 months, but in the wild, their lives are often cut short by predators, weather, or lack of prey. So while their time is brief, every moment of the orchid mantis's life, from a tiny nymph to a flower-like hunter, is a masterpiece of evolution and disguise. In the warm, humid forests of Malaysia and Indonesia, a female orchid mantis rests motionless on a flower. Her pink and white body glows softly in the sunlight, resembling a perfect blossom. She waits, not for prey this time, but for a mate. Nearby, a tiny male mantis, less than half her size, approaches cautiously. He knows she's both beautiful and deadly. The female orchid mantis is far larger, stronger, and can easily eat him if he moves too quickly or startles her. For hours, sometimes days, the male watches from a distance, studying her movements. When the moment feels safe, he slowly climbs toward her from behind, each step delicate, careful. The slightest wrong motion could end his life. Once he reaches her back, the male mounts her and begins mating, transferring sperm to fertilize her eggs. During this time, he must remain absolutely still, hoping the female stays calm. In some cases, especially if she's hungry or disturbed, she may turn and eat him, a behavior known as sexual cannibalism. If he's lucky, he escapes alive after mating. But often, his sacrifice ensures the next generation's survival, his body providing nutrients to the female as she prepares to lay her eggs. After mating, the female lays oothecae, foamy egg cases that harden into protective shells. Each ootheca may contain 50 to 100 eggs. Within a few weeks, tiny orchid mantis nymphs hatch. Already looking like miniature versions of the adult, pale, petal-like, and ready to begin their own secret lives among flowers. Hymenopus coronatus, the true orchid mantis, the one most people know and admire, found mainly in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand, has beautiful white, pink, and lilac hues that change slightly depending on light, temperature, and mood. Females grow up to 6 centimeters, males around 2.5 centimeters, petal-shaped legs and a crown-like head, hence coronatus, meaning crowned. Color variations. Not separate species, the orchid mantis can appear in different color forms depending on environment and age. White form, found in shady or pale flowers. Pink form, common in bright tropical orchids. Cream/peach form, sometimes seen in adults or cooler areas. Translucent juveniles, young nymphs often look like tiny white or orange ants, a form of mimicry for protection. These aren't different species, just adaptive color morphs that help with camouflage. Close relatives, flower mantises similar to the orchid mantis. While there's only one true orchid mantis, several other flower mantises belong to the same family, Hymenopodidae, and share similar floral appearances. 1. Creobroter gemmatus, the jeweled flower mantis, found in South and Southeast Asia. Bright green and cream colors with eye-like spots on its wings. 2. Pseudocreobatra wahlbergii, the spiny flower mantis, native to Africa, white with green and purple patterns, wings have a bright spiral spot. 3. Theopropus elegans, the banded flower mantis, found in Malaysia and Thailand. Has a banded pattern of white, green, and brown, smaller and more agile than the orchid mantis. The orchid mantis is native to the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia, where heat, humidity, and blooming flowers create the perfect hiding places for this master of disguise. Main regions: Malaysia, Indonesia, especially Sumatra and Java, Thailand, Myanmar, Burma. In these regions, the orchid mantis thrives in warm, moist forests where orchids and other flowering plants are abundant. The dense vegetation provides cover from predators and a steady supply of insects for food. Typical habitat: rainforest canopies and undergrowth, where light filters through the leaves, flowering shrubs and tropical orchids, where their petal-like bodies blend perfectly, garden edges and forest borders. Especially near bright blooms that attract pollinating insects, these mantises are rarely seen because they blend in so well, even local villagers may pass hundreds without noticing a single one. Their camouflage is so perfect that they can vanish among real orchid petals, looking like part of the flower itself. So, if you ever find yourself wandering through the humid jungles of Malaysia or Indonesia, surrounded by the scent of orchids and the hum of bees, look closely. The most beautiful flower in sight might just be alive. Please subscribe and follow for more. Thanks.